Hi Virgo, welcome to your October Love Tarot reading. So Virgo, we're just looking at whatever you need to know at this time, either regarding your love life or your love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what you need to know. So please do keep that in mind. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. This reading is good for any time that you see it. It's not just really for October. They all should be timeless. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind as well. All right, Virgo, we have the Universal Love Oracle. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and I'm going to jump into your reading. But welcome in, Virgo. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. All right, Virgo, let's see what your opening messages are. Dreams. Expectancy. Sacred union. That does look like dreamy energy to me with that sacred union and physical body. Now, these readings have been a lot about very intense physical connections and wanting more, and there being a reluctancy to that, but then the person eventually coming through. Are you saving yourself for somebody? I mean, not that you never, how can I say it? I mean, you may not be having other relations because you definitely have your sights set on someone, that you're dreaming of someone, or maybe even fantasizing, expecting kind of like this to happen, right? You could be just on a break from being physical with anyone, just like, I just need some me time, but I do have my sights on somebody, and I would really like something to happen with that person. It may not be just physical, just, to be with this person romantically, right? There's definitely someone that you are dreaming of. So I think we're just going to jump into the tarot here, Virgo, and let it tell us what is going on, right? So let's see. All right. So we have the Arcanum Tarot here. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Native Spirit Oracle. We're going to pull some of those for some closing messages. All right, Virgo. October Love Tarot reading for Virgo, please. What do we need to know? I apologize, I got really bad allergies right now, so I'm hoping I can make it through the reading. My throat's very, very scratchy, sniffles, all of it, so we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see what we need to know. 9 of Pentacles, very single. 5 of Pentacles, but feeling a little lack and lonely, Queen of Swords reverse. 8 of Pentacles reverse. 6 of Cups reverse. I definitely feel like you're done with people from the past. You're done with relationships that don't work. I think you've been kind of keeping to yourself lately with that Queen of Swords in reverse. That would be, I don't feel like you're in no communication with somebody. I'm not feeling that because you're coming out as very single. 9 of Pentacles, but feeling, 5 of Pentacles is a little bit of lack and loneliness right now. And you may not just be talking, I feel like you're not talking to anybody. You're like, I'm just doing me, and I'm tired, and I'm done with relationships of the past, those types that just, they don't work, right? So there's something around types or kinds of relationship that don't work, and you're kind of done with that, whether it's how you get into them or how fast or whatever slow they moved. You're like, yeah, I know the patterns now, and I know what doesn't work, right? Interesting. All right, so I'm going to say the signs as I see them, Virgo. So it could be signs in chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Libra showing up. Let's see what's on the bottom. Temperance. So, I mean, this could be something aligning for you. This is being very patient and healing with yourself. Bringing yourself into balance. It's also soulmate alignment. Things meant to be. So I wonder what's coming in for you then. Now, I did feel like, though, like I said, I feel like you could be just dreaming of that somebody, and if it's not a particular person, that you want someone's going to appreciate you in every way, for it to be a real kind of union and not these kind of things in the past that didn't work for you. Some of you may be dreaming of someone that you would like to be romantically involved with, but let's see how this goes, how it goes forward now, because it's kind of like changing a little bit. You know, sometimes the tarot changes things up a little, but we'll see. All right, Virgo. So what does this mean for Virgo? Oh, King of Cups reverse. Star reverse. King of Swords reverse. Oh, look at that. We have the King and the Queen of Swords reverse. Huh, okay. Ace of Swords, though. And the Queen of Wands. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh my God, the Two of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely somebody here that you're dreaming of a romantic connection with. You definitely could be physically attracted to them. You know, we do have the Queen of Wands here. Ace of Swords, though, is, you know, clarity from source, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, truth, communication. Can be new beginnings based on communication. This could be somebody around you where, you know, you would really love this, but you're not really saying anything, you know, not really leading them on or letting them know in any way that you're interested. You may not really talk too much either. I mean, we do have the Queen of Swords both in reverse. It's still a match. You're a match because you're both in reverse, which means you may not talk much with this person. You may see them, but you just don't really talk to them much. But still with the Star reverse is not feeling fulfilled, right? But I do like the King of Cups reverse, because the King of Cups is upright, very held back, resistant. Reverse is very open, vulnerable, sharing of love, emotions, feelings. That would be your wish, right? Is for this to be like out in the open, romantic connection. How can I say? Because it's not like this is something that is being hidden, but you would just love for there to be communication and just somebody to make that first move to either admit feelings or be romantic or flirt or something like that. All right, we got Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries. All right, let's keep going. All right, so what else do we need to know about this? Because it's being a little confusing for me. Because the Queen of Wands would take the lead, right? Step up and take the lead. You definitely could be thinking about that. But with the King, Queen of Swords reverse, there's actually two people not really expressing much to each other. I'll put it that way. All right, so what does all this mean for Virgo? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of, you know, waiting around, nothing being 4 of Cups. A little discontent, waiting, nothing's happening. 6 of Wands. Somebody here could be very successful. I mean, they're dreaming of, okay, the love offer, right? But there's just nothing, nobody's doing anything. They're like sitting around, here's the love, and there's the offer. Oh boy. 3 of Cups for dating, courting, dating, getting to know each other on a romantic level, and, you know, for this new cycle to begin. You could know this person through, you know, social media or the World Wide Web, you know. It could be distance, but this also could be just the new cycle. Like, my dream is the offer for a date, courting, dating, romance, a new cycle. But there's just stalemating right here. No one's really doing anything. Oh boy, so we got Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio with the World. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you, Virgo. You definitely have a lot of feelings for somebody, right? We do have the King, Queen of Cups, and I do like them better as a match as the King reverse and the Queen upright, because I feel the King reverse is more open. Okay, so is this someone coming in? Is this person coming in with an offer, Virgo? Is this person coming in with an offer to Virgo? All right, let's see. What do we need to know? Is this person coming in with an offer? Virgo. 8 of Wands reverse. Emperor reverse. Yikes. Hermit reverse, though, would be coming out of hiding. Or just coming forward, you know, no more, you know, being reclusive. Page of Pentacles in reverse, though. Two of Pentacles. A lot of on the fence kind of energy here. Like wanting to go forward with an offer, but on the fence about it. Not really taking the lead. In Eight of Wands, there's no action being taken. More stuck energy. So I feel like you're both in this energy towards each other, to be honest. Someone's going to make a move. We got Aries, Virgo, you're right here with the Hermit. And you're in reverse, which means that's about coming forward. And we got Capricorn. So you definitely could be thinking about making the first move. I mean, up to you. But yeah, definitely there's a struggle here. Struggle between two, like who's going to make the first move, right? Oh, boy. Okay. So what's going to happen here for you, Virgo? We're going to do one more row with clarifiers to see what else you need to know. Then we're going to pull some Native Spirit Oracle cards and see what else is going on with that. All right, what else do we need to know here for Virgo? What else do we need to know here for Virgo? Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of desire for this soulmate union, this divine alignment of two people, right? For things to move forward in a positive way. Growth, luck, expansion, fate, destiny, things meant to be. I mean, it does look like something meant to be here. Tower is big change, wake-up call, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, shock, change, revelations. It be happening right now. So big things have to change and come to light for something to happen here. You know, a Three of Wands about looking out to the future. Again, that's like waiting for something to come in and happen. Like knowing it's going to happen, but waiting for it. I would rather have that reverse that's like right now energy for me when it's reverse. But so isn't the Tower right now. So, but we have Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag again. Aries. Nine of Swords. So could be stressing out over this. Like Knight of Wands does come charging in. It's not always a player. You know, this is someone going after what they want, being fearless, courageous, brave, go-getter kind of energy for equal give and take and balance, reciprocation. So this always gives me a yes, especially when it's upright, about two people feeling the same towards each other. There's that equal flow of energy and balance, but there's just, you know, like, I don't want to say keeping distance, but not making a move, just kind of avoiding in a way, if that makes sense. So wishes don't come true, and it just leads to more confusion. And again, not seeing clearly like what could happen here. Someone has to charge in, right? With the Chariot. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So somebody could be divorced. It could be you, could be them. Four of Wands, especially with the Four of Wands here. But the King of Wands, again, not taking the lead. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands at a crossroads. If someone's been recently divorced, there could be why there's a little bit of crossroads here. But look at that. There's that freaking union. There's that connection that you both feel. King of Pentacles. Six of Swords. I don't know. I just feel like here, and this may not be about commitment. This is just about, hey, let's just date and get to know each other and see what happens. We definitely have romantic feelings, but we're just, no one's doing anything about it. So I don't know if they will, Virgo. Maybe if you put yourself out there, flirt just a little bit, you know, strike up a little conversation, not saying that you have to ask them out or anything like that. Maybe they're a little unsure how you feel. But we definitely have two people here, by the way, it's the Capricorn energy, who I feel the same way about each other. But nobody's really making any moves. But let's get some native spirit and see what else you need to know. Native spirit. Did I ask you to like and comment if it resonates? All the good things be greatly, greatly appreciated. And also everything else you need to know is down below in the description box all the links, all the info you need in my other channels, which I may or may not stop posting to again. I'm not quite sure, but something I'm thinking about. All right, let's see. Ancestors. You definitely could have past lives. Past life with this person, not necessarily that you were related, but when I get ancestor energy, I always think of like past life and things like that. I know that's not what that means, but I don't think you're related. I mean, that would be weird. Your ancestors just could be supporting this, like really trying to bring the two of you together as well. Spirit Keeper of the North. That's about things, you know, just rising up, moving forward, reaching up, going to new heights. Keep moving forward, right? Let's see. And shapeshifter. Yeah, things need to change. I did feel that. I just want to read you here, Spirit Keeper of the North. Let's see. Right here. Take time for contemplation. Turn within. Connect with your ancestors. Wow. That's just crazy. Incubate ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams. That, oh my gosh. Create, okay, meditate. The answers are inside you, awaiting to be heard. Stay warm, create dreams for your future, repair whatever is broken in your home and in your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Okay, so not everything that may resonate for this, but it's just crazy that we had ancestors show up, dreams show up in that card. That is just crazy. And dream traveler. Wow, another card of dream. Someone here could travel, whether it's for business, pleasure, whatever, or relocating, but I'm feeling like you're both dreaming of each other, like something to move forward between the two of you, but something has to change, right? Something has to change. I do feel that. That is just crazy. What's below this? Vision quest. Yeah, so definitely have a vision, right, about this. Well, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I feel like if someone made the first move, there's definitely something that would happen between the two of you, right? Because you both want it. All right, Virgo, that's what I have. Wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.